What's up? I'm Dumpster Fire Games, and I have a firm belief everybody's gonna start somewhere. So if you're watching this, this is the first of what's going to be a very long line of hopefully a career. Uh, Oblivion Remastered came out recently, and I thought I would just share my experience with you guys. I did play this back when it first came out. In 2008. I think I was in the third grade. I remember playing it on the Xbox 360, and it just holds such a special place for me. Um, so this is a modded version.
I was born 87 years ago. For 65 years, I've ruled as Tamriel's emperor. But for all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams. I have seen the gates of Oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see. Behold, in darkness, a doom sweeps the land. This is the 27th of last seed, the year of Akatosh 433. These are the closing days of the Third Era and the final hours of my life.
I've always loved that intro. That intro has always been amazing, but to see it so graphically upgraded is amazing. Now, I said that this was modded. It is, but the mods are mostly quality of life, except for one, which increases my carry weight, because I've always hated the carry weight. Um, it was always just so annoying, especially with the small amount of gold that you always get in the game, no matter what you do. Even with luck stats boosted, it's definitely nowhere near the Skyrim amount that you would normally get. Um, but we're gonna go ahead and make a character. Uh, Personally, my favorite has always been the Argonians. Don't ask me why. It just is. So I can do Morrowind, which gives me boosted speed and agility. Or I can go to the Thorn Marsh, which gives me a bit more magic, but also it increases my wisdom as far as class creation goes. So I'm probably going to do that because I've always gone some sort of spellcaster. Let's see. I normally don't mess with any of these, truthfully, but there are some things I want to do. So let's see. I feel like because he's an Argonian, he has to have lizard eyes, and you can tell me I'm wrong all you want, but it looks cooler that way. I'm not gonna do like the little frog eyes. That's ridiculous. Let's see. And I almost always try to make him like as dark as possible. Because I like the idea of like shadow scale. I used to run D&D campaigns with my friends, and as a DM, I would always make some kind of character that was like super dark, as far as like backstories and stuff goes. And oftentimes it was like some kind of dark elf or undead. So I've always thought that was pretty cool. And I've almost always preferred the spines as far as things go. I'm gonna switch over to controller because it's just a little easier to manipulate, especially since my first experience was on the Xbox. I've gotten so used to using controllers. I could definitely go with like the rhino horns, but I think for this one we're gonna do the crowned spines, and we're gonna make them long. Gonna make them some long ass spines. And I'm just gonna preface this because they swear in the game. I'm not going to be watching my language, mainly because this game is rated M for mature, and I'm not gonna try and keep it family friendly, because if I do that, I'd have to censor the whole game, and I don't want to do that. I mean, it wouldn't be very much fun anyway. So, here's my Argonian, and let's see. Wraith Shadow Scale. That makes sense. Good at picking locks. See, increased intelligence. That was part of the origin that changed it. Alright. Here we go.
Hey, lizard. It must break your heart, huh? Being so close to the water, knowing you'll never get to swim again. You know, sometimes, when they let us in the yard, you can hear the sounds from the lake. The boats, the gulls, so close. No, you'll never get to swim again, Argonian. But don't worry, you'll be dead soon enough. That's right. You're going to die in here. Hey, you hear that? The guards are coming. For you.
I've always hated this dude. Always. I mean, I've even played around with, like, if you were a dark elf and talked to him, but he's not any nicer. I'm not gonna spoil with what he says, but...
they're dead. I know it.
What's this prisoner doing here? This cell is supposed to be off limits.
Usual mix-up with the watch.
Never mind. Get that gate open.
Hold on. Hold on. Just a second. I should have did this before, but I'm doing it now. Because why not? So the subtitles are on, but like, it's not. That's weird. It's actually not showing me the subtitles. Because this whole part right here is supposed to have subtitles. But I guess that's fine.
Stand back, prisoner. We won't hesitate to kill you if you get in our way.
No sign of pursuit, sir. Stay put,
Good.
prisoner.
Let's go. We're not out of this yet.
You. I've seen you. Let me see your face. You are the one from my dreams. Then the stars were right. And this is the day. Gods give me strength.
So, if anybody's ever played an Elder Scrolls game, which I'm sure you have, you know, there's always that custom dialogue that you can get, depending on what decisions you make. But this early in the game, they're not going to give you any of that. So,
Assassins attacked my sons, and I am next. My blades are leading me out of the city along a secret escape route. By chance, the entrance to that escape route leads through your cell.
and so this is where you can kind of like make up your own backstory. But I'm just gonna play it through like we have no idea who's who and no idea who I am or what we're doing. We're gonna play the whole amnesia card. So, why am I in jail?
Perhaps the gods have placed you here so that we may meet. As for what you have done, it does not matter. That is not what you will be remembered for.
So then who are you?
I am your emperor, Uriel Septim. By the grace of the gods, I serve Tamriel as her ruler. You are a citizen of Tamriel, and you too shall serve her in your own way.
What should
you
I
will
do?
find your own path. Take care. There will be blood and death before the end.
Please, sire, we must keep
it's
moving.
a Bethesda game. Oh, hey, they fixed the subtitles. Look at that. It's a Bethesda game. There's always going to be blood and death. I don't think
Better
Bethesda's...
not close this one. There's no way to open it from the other side.
This doesn't concern you, prisoner.
Looks like this is your lucky day. Just stay out of our way.
Yeah, I don't think Bethesda's ever made a child-friendly game, ever. But that doesn't mean anything. I mean, I was 8 playing this game back in 2009, 2008, something like that. I was in the 3rd grade, so it's not like the ESRB ratings are
Quiet
really
and
listened
stay
to.
out of the way.
Don't try anything.
Close up left.
I'm
Protect
watching.
the Emperor.
So let's see. We're gonna play around with some things. Clairvoyance is my only other healing. Oh wait, no, that's just on self. Wait a second. Oh, I got flare. Look at that. Let's see. Clairvoyance, which will show me the path. Go ahead. Stop. We'll go ahead and put that there, and we'll put flare on the second one. And personally, I don't use clairvoyance, but like, I'm gonna put it there just so that I can use it to level up later. Get my mana up. So, yeah, as you can see, I've kind of have a the weightless rock, which has been added in, increases my carry weight to an ungodly amount. I really hate the carry weight system in this game, because like you'll find a lot of good loot, but you can't carry it.
The captain's down.
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death. Take that down!
That's not smart.
You don't want to do that again.
Oh, you got in my way.
Are you
Shut
all
up.
right, Kaya? With Captain Reno?
Me?
She's dead.
Robbing people? No way.
There's trouble.
But I can take your sword and your
Man, they'd be waiting for us here.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and put on the Mythic Dawn because nobody really cares. Why would they care? My head pokes out the top of the robe. That's so weird. That's not me. That's just the game clipping. It looks like I got a little soft spot on my head. Gotta let my blowhole breathe, apparently. Let's see. That one works better. Simply because it does more damage. I'm probably gonna sell the skill short sword, by the way. Just saying. That's honestly what I take most of these for, is to sell. That looks kind of ridiculous. I would rather be naked under the robe than have it clip through, so... yeah, we'll deal with that.
Don't know, but it's too late to go back now. Don't worry, sire. We will get you out of here.
They won't be the first to underestimate the Blades. I'll take point. Let's move.
You stay here, prisoner. Don't
So,
try to follow us.
After everything I've beaten of this, or how many times I've beaten this game, I still don't understand why the Dawn Guard wanted to attack the Emperor. I mean, I understand, you know, he was getting in the way of Molag Bal and they all worked for, you know, the Daedra. I mean, it's called Oblivion. I really don't think I'm spoiling anything. The game is as old as it is. You'd have to be living under a rock to not know it. But oof. I am playing on the adept difficulty, which is normal. I really don't think that I'm gonna have much of a problem. This game has never been extremely difficult. I should have left the key lockpick it and then picked it up. That way I could at least... Ah! Okay, so I missed all of those. Oh well. Yes, I understand I'm not looking and I'm just looting, but that's perfectly fine because I will go through my inventory later when I'm not recording. Sometimes inventory management can be tedious. Sometimes people are just here for the action. The fact that anybody's here at all would be a miracle on my end, so... I am a hoarder when it comes to RPGs like this. I will take everything and leave nothing, and you will like it. So I think that's everything. One thing that I really enjoy is that they finally added sprint in the remastered. Because walking all over Cyrodiil with just by yourself and whatever speed that you had allocated in your stats was outrageous. And back then, when you would fast travel, you'd have to wait forever for the game to even load, which just annoyed the hell out of me. I do still go back and play the original sometimes, just because it was fun. Because that sense of nostalgia that it gave me was just so comforting, I should say. What? I hit you. I totally hit that rat. Unless I ended up just like hitting this random ass root. And it blocked my fireball. Yummy ale. I don't drink in game or in life, but like I could always sell it. Money is always needed. think the goblins are around this corner. But let me pick my psychedelics first. As long as I can pick my psychedelics, we'll be okay. No? Not this corner? Is it the other corner? Yeah, I know I can shortcut items. Thank you. I was already doing that. Okay, wait. So I came in through there. Yeah, I came in through there. And there's nobody in here. I thought the goblin was in here. Apparently he isn't. Okay. No, I'm pretty sure. And you can correct me if I'm wrong. But only if I'm wrong. He would be around. You didn't want me in that barrel 2 seconds ago. Why'd you let me check it now? Yep, there's the goblin. Now, how quietly do you think I can throw a fireball? You want to find out? Ah! Oof. I'm so sorry I burned your giblets. But I'm also kind of not, because you were going to kill me and probably eat me, because that's what goblins do. And I don't think that's a very racist thing to say. They're goblins. Come on. They live in caves and they eat people. Those are just facts. Did you know that you can make potions? Why, yes, I did. Thank you so much. In order to create potions, you mix ingredients. Awesome. I'd like to get out of here before, yikes. I'd like to get all the way out of here before ending the episode, but this episode's already going on long enough. Well, we'll just have to see. Might make this one a long one. I am still sneaking. But what if I was sneaking in heavy armor? Oh my god, I've gotten so much crap already. There we go. We'll start with that. Put on the Kiris. Well, I mean, if it's what I got, then that's what I got. I got a whole leather set that does roughly the same amount as all of my rusty stuff. Which I guess technically, if I have both heavy and light armor on, I can simultaneously increase the skills of both classes. So I mean, whatever, am I right? Efficiency and whatnot. Dun 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 dun. I did it. But I'll take these apples, and then I'll check the goblins here in a minute, because I know there are these over here. So I did play a bit of this before. Not a lot, but enough that I've played Oblivion so many times. I can do all of this intro part with my eyes closed. I mean, I'm not gonna, but I could potentially. Hey, I know you had like an axe. Can I have that? Oh, you had a sword? When did you have a sword? It's almost always been an axe. Okay, well, it's mine now. You can't have it. Not that you're gonna need it, but you can't have it anyway. Loot, glorious loot. Right. Oh wait, hold on. I am still wearing that stupid fucking hood. So I can do, let's see. I have mostly, yeah, I got most, okay, so I got 2 pieces of heavy armor and 2 pieces of light armor. Unless you count the shield, then it's 5 pieces of heavy. But I'm not counting the shield because the shield is more like an armament. I can beat people with a shield. That's a weapon. Hi. And whatever I get, I'm certainly going to sell as soon as I can. He's behind me, isn't he? How do I keep missing? It was like point blank, and I still missed him. Oh, wait. Hold on. Because that was awesome. I want to see that. Wait a second. Because that was new. Where's the... Here we go. Oh. Wow. I can tell you, the clubs did not used to look like that. That is awesome. The graphics on this. I can't believe we waited almost 20 years for this. Sneaking, sneaking, sneaking. Hey, no, don't do that. No, don't do that. Gotcha. I'll take that. Goblin witch, huh? You look weird. I think you're the first and only time I've ever seen a female goblin before. And for the longest time, I just thought you were like a male goblin dressed up as a girl. But in the old game, before the remaster, it was literally a goblin shaman. It looked the exact same as the head that's on the staff right now. Bad rat. So they're down here farming rats to eat, and at the same time they're killing and eating whatever humans stumble in here. It makes me think of like Lord of the Rings. You know, when like the orcs are walking the hobbits to Isengard, and they're like, "Yeah, when are we gonna get some meat?" It always makes me think of that. Is there a rat still alive? Oh no, that's a bat. That's different. It's not a rat, it's a bat. Maybe we can put it in a hat. Dun, 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 dun. Don't listen to me. Okay. So, going through this door will continue the whole dungeon, escaping through the sewers quest. I'm actually gonna stop it right here, because I've been playing for about 30 minutes, and I don't want this episode to get too long. So I think this is a pretty good start. This is a pretty good start. I haven't gotten my class just yet, but as far as races go, I think my racial attributes are pretty good as far as this goes. So, yeah, I appreciate you guys for watching, and there will be more to come. So I will see you in the next video. Bye.